Well, hello there.
Hello there.
And you are?
I'm Michael Self, and I'm running for re-election, and it's good to see you again, Larry.
Nice to see you. Well,
I have something new to show you, my Christmas present, which is this doorbell gong.
oh, how does it work? Very nice. I like that.
A house built in 1910, they didn't do doorbells then, so this was what we did.
I like it with the softball, huh?
Yeah, well, we're trying to figure out how to make it more attractive.
Okay.
Come on in.
Okay. We have a lovely home here.
Thank you. What I thought I'd show you is our refrigerator with the glass door, because that was the thing that got most comments from people last time you were here. So come on.
Let's take a look again. All right, there it is. That's something.
People ask me if I feel I have to tidy it up, and I figure, well, it's food. What do? You eat it.
Okay, well.
Well, I thought we would go to Alice Keck Park.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, thank you. Larry, on the way, I promised Blair I'd bring him a sign, so thank you.
Thank you. We're honored.
Okay, here we are, planting a sign in the Eugenia.
Eugenia's good for something. Huh?
And Michael, where are we now?
Right now we're on the Upper East Side, and one of the concerns that this neighborhood has, and I think it's a valid one, is lessening the standards for granny units, which would in essence make this area an R2 area instead of an R1. R1 is a single family residence, and where is the police when you need them? That's been a complaint. Yes, yes. That's why we're getting more of them. Yes, we have more. And anyway, granny units would in essence change the character of this, because what planning staff wants to do, they want to allow anybody to put a second unit and not have off-street parking. And as you can see, there are hardly any cars parked here because the standards were maintained for a very beautiful and livable community. So this is one thing that we're going to be wending through the ordinance committees, and so we hope you come out and speak your piece.
And I hope what you say is going to come true.
Yes, okay. We're going to work at it.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Well, Larry, we just witnessed one of the biggest griefs in Santa Barbara, and that is people speeding. And I have been saying from the beginning, why are people speeding? And I think it's a couple of things. Our cars perform better, but the other thing, from the 60s and 70s, where everybody is talking about their rights, they've really forgotten the other R word, which is responsibility, and another even bigger R word, which is respect. And so without respect for and responsibility for your behavior in a community, it negatively impacts everybody. And I have been a strong advocate for increasing our police force, and that's what we've done. And we've been losing officers for the past decade, and now for the first time, because we've been careful how we're spending our money, is that we've been able to add to the police force. And I think that every neighborhood should be patrolled by a traffic officer, so we don't have that kind of behavior here. It's unacceptable. Here we are at Alice Keck Memorial Gardens, and to me this park represents community activity. This property was scheduled to be 2 9-story, over 100-foot tall buildings. And because of the community activity and Pearl Chase got involved, this is now a memorial garden. And to me, I think this is emblematic of what Santa Barbara wants for its community. We can't be all parks. We do need housing. And I recognize that, but it needs to be in a Santa Barbara style. And to me, Santa Barbara style, if you look around, it's open and it's breathable. And the architect who worked with Pearl Chase, the reason our houses are at a 45-degree angle to the sun rising and setting is so that all sides of our house would have the warmth of the sun. And a lot of people don't know that. And that's okay, but it's just, it was for health, it was for openness. And so when we end up with what happened on Chapala, which one of our previous council members said was an experiment, that made me really angry, because I don't think...
You mean the tall building there?
Yeah, the tall buildings, you know, and it's just one concrete block after another. And so this is our city staff telling developers what they must build to how we should live, where Santa Barbara is world-renowned because of how we have built in the past. And I think Pearl Chase was very forward-thinking. And so some people are trying to say that we're not modern enough. Well, it's tried, it's true, and we don't want to be just any old city on the coast. If you want that, you can go there. But this is Santa Barbara, and I think it's worth protecting. I think there are only two things that will make Santa Barbara less expensive. The first one we're witnessing now with this big downturn in the economy. People over the past very few years have lost about half their housing value. The only other thing we can do to reduce housing costs is to destroy what Santa Barbara is. I think that's too high a price to pay. Well, here we are at the other end of the pond at Alice Keck Park Memorial Gardens. And here, you know, we're such a wonderful community. We have the ocean, we have the hillsides with our beautiful homes. At night it looks, you know, bedecked with lights. It's beautiful. And for those of you who are watching, I hope you noticed, and you probably are watching if you're watching this, but we just passed the Plan Santa Barbara, pretty much. There's more steps to go. But once the plan is finally adopted by council, then the real work begins, because that work involves our ordinance committees, because everything in the general plan needs to have a resolution of an ordinance, and the devil is in the details. So that's what I hope to be working on again in your behalf, because I don't think our city should fundamentally change. We need to grow, we will grow, but that growth needs to be in a measured, considered, thoughtful way, because we only have so much room in this city and not everybody can live here. I recognize that. I hope you do too. So we want to go forward without destroying what Santa Barbara is. And so that's going to be our task at council, to implement these things in a way that the community wants, because we're representatives. Yes, we all have opinions. We're trying to let you know what those opinions are so you can make your choice, because you do have a varied choice this year. So watch everybody, listen to what they're saying. I hope you vote for me. I love this city and my door is always open. So whatever your concerns are, call me, and I'm listed in the phone book too. So I hope to hear from you, because this is our home and it's worth protecting and preserving from overdevelopment. I don't want to see anybody capitalize on what this city is. It's our home.
Okay, well, good luck to you then, Michael.
Thank you, Larry. I appreciate it. It's going to be an exciting season, and I'm looking forward to it. We're having forums all the time, so come out and see what we're all about. Thank you, Larry.